Hello everyone, this is Barendipitous playing Minecraft. I'm very new to Minecraft. I never actually played it until a few months ago um, when people in Global Breakout encouraged me to be part of the Global Breakout SMP, basically, or just like the Global Breakout Minecraft server. We don't have like a roleplay SMP right now, but there might be plans in the future. In any case, here we are. So today. It is August 21st, 2021, Saturday. It is my understanding that tomorrow, August 22nd, the server will be reset entirely. I believe there will be a snapshot that will be saved so people can still walk around in it. But while this is live, I thought it'd be good to kind of walk through here and show what I've made and just kind of the surroundings. I'm going to be focusing on what I made specifically. There are a lot of other people who made some really awesome things, but if they want to show that off, that will be up to them. But you'll at least see the general surroundings. So, oh gosh, a zombie. Well, that's nice. Anyway, but yeah, that building you see up there is the very first house I ever made. Well, that's kind of a lie. I made one of those simple dirt houses. That was the first thing I did, and then I decided I would actually learn a little more about Minecraft by watching YouTube videos on how to do things, and actually build a structure for myself, a bit of a mansion, shall we say. And so I made this thing. Someone else made the sign Baron Cribitus, but yeah, this is what it looks like at the front. I kind of made it a bit of an L shape here. So this house is empty right now because I had since moved all of my things to a different, bigger and better mansion. But this is at least so I built this pretty much entirely by myself. Um, there's a long hallway here, and I had this filled up with wood, and this was where my library was. This is where the enchanting table is kind of elevated in the middle there, and I had bookshelves hanging from chains in the ceiling. I saw it was an idea I saw on Google, and I thought on Google Images, and I thought it was a really cool idea. Um, I had, of course, since packed up all of those things and moved them to my other mansion, but um, you'll get the idea when we get there, basically. But just suffice to say, this was filled with hanging bookshelves. Also, this long part of the house, I made it look like a book, essentially. Just kind of like with this part being the spine of a book, and then this is where the pages would be walking down here. I thought it'd be kind of cool. I had all my crafting tables and cooking tables in these two little rooms here with a bunch of beds here. It came to a point when I was getting into like the second floor, I didn't know exactly what to do up here. I put up a bed up here, and I made a nice little observation deck so you could look at all the bookshelf down there. Don't worry, what my mansion has, I think, looks even better. Um, I made a little farm here, a leather and sugarcane and wheat farm, basically for the sole purpose of not just food, but also being able to make books, lots of books. That's just kind of like going to be sort of my thing, I guess. I'm going to be someone who likes to make books and maybe write in books and things like that. Um, so this impressive looking house was built by Tacona and a few other people as well. Um, I'll walk around. It's a bit of a maze in there, but yeah. So pretty much everything you see is not me. Pretty much all my building efforts were this house. And oh look, Wanderlust joined. That's cool. Anyways, just like this house right here, as well as the farm in the back. That's pretty much all I did around here. That's a honey farm over there. Just anyway, built a bunch of stuff built by people much more experienced in Minecraft than I am. Um, but yeah. Anyway, this is the first house that's not a dirt house that I ever made in Minecraft. And I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. And so yeah, leather farm, sugarcane, wheat, basically. I just kind of use this little cavity down here. This just leads up to the roof here. I made a nice access point here just for fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, let's see. Tacona made yeah, text deck basically. Yeah, pretty nice place. A little bit of a maze in here, but lots of really cool decks and everything. If he wants to show off the whole thing, I guess he can do that whenever he would like, I suppose. But honestly, this is quite impressive. I'm just incredibly impressed with everything that he made down here. It looks like he made a bit of a mine here as well. So it just kind of has everything in here, really. But enough about gawking at Tech's work. This honey house, I believe, was made by Sinisterio or something like that. There's a mine here. Also, I made, I failed to mention, I had my own mine over here, basically. Found a few cool things in there, but nothing too extraordinary, I don't think. And of course, we have a bit of a nether portal network over here to be able to travel different places. Yeah, this stuff is like all just like new to me. Especially this house. I didn't realize this house was here. Oh gosh. Okay. Ah. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. Because, basically, actually. Okay, this is my new mansion here. But, I actually kind of want to go back to all those other things that I had. Well, I'll show everything else in due time. Don't worry. There we go. Oh yeah, I suppose I haven't really shown what my avatar looks like, have I? So let's see, what is it? F5? Yeah, here we go. Yep, this is me. This Minecraft skin was made by Shabby. I made a Minecraft skin myself, pretty much like this, but Shabby made another one that was just better and had more detail. So this is basically, this is me. This is how I appear, essentially. Pretty happy with it, honestly. Anyway, let's actually equip ourselves here. Here we go. Put this here. Yeah. All my tools. Have food here. That'll be good. Awesome. Okay. Great. Excellent. So what I want to do is I want to go. So this is where. So you see on the map I have here Baron-Tech base, essentially. Pretty much everyone else though built at spawn. I don't remember exactly why I decided to travel. Tech and I decided to travel so far to out here, but yeah. The nice thing is, Ireless, or Rosie, made this really nice path. The path isn't entirely finished, but it does lead you most of the way to where the town is. You can see where I have on my map labeled town, essentially. And so, we're going to walk over there. And the path is really elaborate for a while, and then it just sort of gets pretty simple, which I think serves its purposes. Essentially, you just kind of like, you just need to know which way to go, right? And I think Ireless did a very good job of doing that. So lots of fun. Now, there are other structures that have been built that besides the Baron Tech base and the town. But again, I'm not going to spend all my time like showing all of it off, essentially. I'm focused on the things that I did because I think this would be a fun record to kind of show, hey, this is where I started in Minecraft. This is the beginning of my skill. And to be fair, it's not like I started absolutely new. I've seen a lot of Minecraft videos. I learned a lot in my own time outside of Minecraft, and so I had a bit of a head start. But still, a lot of the details in Minecraft are very new to me. So anyway, you saw my very first like actual house that's not a dirt hut back there. And like I said, we're going to the town, and it's far more elaborate and that's actually where the spawn point is in this world. So more people decided to build there. And it's gotten really elaborate. Like at first, the Global Breakout server started with just Global Breakout members, people like me, Shabby, GB, Arc underscore JK, and several other people. But this path takes you to the back of my mansion. I see that a creeper or something has kind of, or whatever, has kind of eaten at the entryway there. I'll get there in a little bit. First thing I want to show, since we're already here, is the mine. Is this sort of, so this is a natural mine I found, and I just dug a staircase down here, and lo and behold, there's this cool waterway that leads down a very deep pit. I'll show that briefly. I don't need this map out anymore. It's just what's really cool is that this waterway led me directly to basically a ravine that had a mine shaft. Like I didn't build any of that up there. That was all just there, and so I've explored a bit of it. This dirt here actually blocks a lava river. Like there's a lava river that spanned this whole ravine. It was just nuts to me. So I did a fair amount of exploring down here and stuff. There's more of the mine shaft over there. I did a fair amount of exploring over there. Pretty cool stuff. But again, I want to focus on the stuff that I built and accomplished and everything. Actually, hold on. I've done a bit of development in that mine shaft over there. There's more mine shaft that way, but I'd like to show at least some of what I've done over here. Now, those of you who know Minecraft very well might cringe at some of my sort of my noob status, perhaps. By the way, I didn't really dig any of this out. This was just like sort of, most of this was pretty much like here. But yeah, I blocked some areas, the areas that I have already explored, and did not block the areas that I haven't. But yeah, just sort of, this sort of just leads to a dead end of water there. But yeah, just like really cool stuff. I've done a lot of exploring. There's so down that way is a bunch of zombies and poison spiders, and it's awful. Oh wow, an Enderman. Don't attack me, please. Please don't. There we go. All right, cool. But yeah, just like I just sort of came across all this really cool stuff, and it was just open right by my mansion. Really cool stuff. But anyway, enough of that. Let's go back down. Go up the waterway. And here's another really cool thing. So before I discovered this mine in my own backyard, I actually made another mine elsewhere. And there's another ravine earlier up that allowed me to basically connect this mine with that first mine I made. Not the first mine I made by the Barren Tech base. No, I'm talking about a mine I made elsewhere by the mansion. And I'll show you after I climb up here. I'm sure there are more efficient ways for me to get up, but anyway. Yeah, so I made this, so that just kind of like loops around area. But I made this walkway here to connect to a ravine that I discovered pretty close by here. This ravine actually goes right underneath my mansion, I found out. Pretty cool. But yeah, so I discovered this ravine pretty early on in building by the spawn point. As you see, this leads right to my staircase. I'll actually go all the way down just so you can see what I've done. So I went all the way down to Y11 to do some strip mining, basically. Or is that what it's called? I dug out a lot here because I wanted a lot of that deep slate stone there. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, yeah, just I discovered I didn't discover any like mine shafts, I don't think, down here yet, but at this point. But I did discover a lot of like sort of natural mines and found lots of cool materials. So I made a little sort of mining base down there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. Well, actually, first of all, I'll just sort of like walk around the town. I built pretty much nothing in the town proper. I built my mansion a little farther away because I kind of liked the idea of like, I thought it'd be fun to have Baron's house be sort of like separate from everything else. So here's the town, and some of the newer people have gotten incredibly elaborate. Like, that thing is like, what the heck, man? I don't know who built that, but that is just absolutely insane. You see some people working on other things. Some food stalls like this. earlier on when I was building my mansion at first, there was really just Arc underscore JK's house. There was this market house. Shabby built a police station with a helicopter. And that was pretty much it. Like, this thing did not exist. Shabby built those two things up there. There's this statue here, and in honor of Lord Serendipitous. Yeah. Also, there's a really nice little river. Yeah, Stemmy's Bar, Botanics Shop. Stemmy built his base basically in this mountain, or this hill area. I guess made this C thing. I don't remember what that C stands for. It's probably somebody else's house or something. But yeah, so this river goes down to where GB's house is, and Stemmy and other people have helped GB a lot with making a really nice little house with a beautiful garden. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the river, and we have just this lovely place. There's a tank of axolotl back there. Really cool. I'm just very impressed by what you can do in Minecraft, honestly. A lot of people kind of like, with a few exceptions, do a lot in a small space. And what I've done is a little in a large space. Basically. But again, I'm relatively new. Like, some of these other people are just like crazy with their Minecraft skills. So I've built dirt. So what have I built? I've built dirt huts before, just like to survive, basically. I've made my own. I've made that one building you saw at the Baron Tech base. There is my mansion, the one that I currently, quote unquote, live in, basically. I'm honestly pretty proud of this. I did a lot of work trying to figure out the right proportions to, and everything. I really like this angle of being able to approach it here. I did not put that jack-o'-lantern there. That's funny. Unfortunately, there's really no detail on the back or the sides on the exterior. But I'm pretty happy with what I was able to do, essentially. So let me just walk around on the first floor here. So as you'll see, this is basically a hollow square. If any of you have watched the BBC Pride and Prejudice, the 6-hour one, this is based off of the Pemberley and that the Pemberley estate in there, which is based off a real place called Lyme Park or Hyde Park, I think. Anyway, I used the basic idea of Hyde Park to make this building. With this courtyard. I haven't thought of anything to do with this courtyard, but I at least made a nice bit of lanterns and a lot of natural lighting and everything. And it goes right, and there's a balcony up there. I'll go to the second floor in a bit. It goes right over to where we have a couple of staircases. Now, of course, I mentioned before that I made a cool hanging library concept, essentially. And this is where I took it up a notch, basically. Here it is. This is my hanging library, hanging with chains. I'm very proud of this, and you can just sort of like admire it in the glass. You may wonder, how do you get in then? Do you get in up there? Well, you don't, because the glass extends all the way up on both of these sides here. You probably saw a little bit earlier. There's a little walkway down there. I'm going to show two little secret rooms that I made. They're not that elaborate. I would love to be able to get good at redstone and stuff, but I'm not there yet at all. I'm first going to sleep here so we don't get any monsters or whatever. Okay, let's go back downstairs because I also want to show you the front balcony area. These hallways are a bit empty. I like the sort of open space, but I also haven't thought of anything else to do with it, unfortunately. So you can kind of see how I'm still sort of just beginning. What is this? I don't know who put that there. Golly. No, please. Just no. Anyway, there's a zombie somewhere. Anyway, I made this nice little front porch. Here, pretty happy with it. You can sort of see. I'm gonna have to explore that tower later. Like, good golly, what is that? That is next level. Anyway, You saw a little bit of it when I went to sleep. Um, but this is where pretty much my workstation is. Like, I know that apart from that hanging library over there, this feels a bit empty and unfinished. And again, that's showing how much of a sort of noob I am. But I slightly organized my stuff, basically. Um, this is where I keep almost all of it. Wait. These used to be full. Huh. Well, to be fair, I guess... Or maybe they haven't been full. I don't know. I guess people have been using some of my supplies. To be fair, I haven't, like, labeled any of this, so I can't be all that upset. And yeah, my workstation's here. This is where I keep my my maps, usually. I was hoping to be able to have a map of like all 4 quadrants, basically. But anyway, a nice little porch right here, with ways to get down, up and down. So, oh wait, I forgot. I didn't look at the library from the 2nd floor. So yeah, looking pretty cool. I think I'm very proud of this concept. I can see ways to elaborate on it, maybe. But for now, I'm honestly, even with how empty it is, or empty it feels for the most part, I'm pretty proud of it. So, I mentioned 2 secret rooms. They're not that elaborate, but I'm pretty happy with the fact that I was able to make this. Again, I'm a beginner, essentially. But yeah, this is where I have my the cool things I found here and there, basically, as well as my real stash of gems. There's really nothing else in here. I was thinking of making redstone doors, but I have a lot to learn, basically. Now, as you can possibly guess, the way to actually get into the library to make use of it is pretty much the same on this side. I'm pretty proud of it, of this, even though I know it's very, very simple. But yeah, you can basically walk around in this now and use the enchantment table and sort of enjoy the space. So, but yeah, there you go. That is my mansion. Pretty happy with what I was able to make, honestly. I had to do a lot of things that I didn't really know Minecraft did for a while. And of course, as you can probably tell, I made my my farms over here. So that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, I guess all of this will be reset tomorrow, and then there will be a new Global Breakout Minecraft server. And I think this place will still be saved for people to walk around in and stuff, but it won't be the main one that we use. So. But yeah, that's basically the whole thing. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing what more I can do with this game in the future. So take care, everyone. All the best.